Cape Town has lots of luxury, but in between your boat rides, your frou-frou cocktails and your mountaintop yoga, some visitors squeeze in an authentic experience. And that's where Comedy Central sent me. Welcome to Langa Township. All right, so a kitchen, bedroom. Oh, sorry, crikey. So why am I taking a guided tour through one of the poorest neighbourhoods in South Africa? It started out like a lot of things. Questionable ideas by rich people.
In recent years, a growing number of travel agencies around the world are offering poverty tours. And as more tourists from wealthy countries visit slums, the practice has sparked a great deal of controversy.
It's true, well-off tourists pay about $100 for a guided tour of the poor part of town.
I'm expecting to see extreme poverty, but I think there's beauty in everything.
I'm glad I don't have to live there.
Unsurprisingly, not all the locals are cool with it.
I think it's degrading. It's kind of inhuman.
So you think they are seeing you as animals?
Yeah.
So why do people take these tours? Is it just the social media likes? Does anyone actually benefit? To find out, I spoke with Tony Elvin, who does social enterprise development here in Cape Town. People have called them poverty tours.
Human safari, poverty tours.
Human safaris.
Yeah. Part of the problem is this world's relationship with Africa.
Yeah.
We get lots of people coming over, be you a visitor, and you're coming to do your Africa years and save some black people with flies all over them.
Red Nose Day. It's always big. Always got a comedian surrounded like this.
I think township tourism is othering. You're sort of saying, oh, I went in there and had a look, but fucking hell, got out of my life, Dave, and go to a white bit now and have a margarita, you know what I mean?
Tony's part of the debate about who benefits from these tours. Does the money help the towns, or does it just go to a select few tour operators? Do the locals profit out of it? Not just the people running the tours, but the people who are being looked at or taken photographs of?
They'll bung them some money.
Right.
I mean, everyone's getting paid.
Right.
But in terms of that having a deep, lasting effect and changing the community and improving the community, no.
He makes a good point. Breezing through and grabbing a souvenir does seem like a superficial way to see a place. But luckily, someone's trying to do it better. Meet Saviwe Binde. He runs a tour company here in Langa, which is the oldest township in Cape Town. He also founded a school, a film program, and a kids' dance company. I sat down with him to discuss sustainable tourism.
It's bothering when people are coming into the township and treat a community and people like a tour.
Like they're zoo animals
yes.
or something.
How do you move from a tour to a visit? We did things. Firstly, walk, interact with the community. They have to taste the food, you know. They have to sip what we sip. That is not a tour.
What typically are your clientele?
Our biggest clientele is Germans.
Germans?
Yes.
Because they like seeing a whole lot of people in confined areas that they can control? Hey, so let's take a tour.
Let's do it.
I wanted to take Saviwe's tour for myself, and boy was he full of information. About 50,000 people live in Langa, but townships across South Africa are home to around 18 million people. They were created during apartheid as a way to keep the black population separate from the white. Kind of a dick move. But one interesting result is that Langa has developed a culture and economy all its own. For example, this is a nightclub.
The nightclub is closed at the moment. It's right inside here.
I reckon this guy runs something.
This guy is a bouncer, he's an owner, he's a DJ.
He does everything.
He does everything.
His strip club's much worse, where he's the dancer.
I'll let him explain that.
G'day, mate. Jim, how you doing, man? Oh, we're doing that one? I never know what to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, I declare a thumb. Is it more of a bar, or is there dancing in there?
Yeah, there is some music inside.
Do you get ever white people coming in trying to drink at your bar, or?
Everyone can come. There's a lot of guys there coming from
Germans?
Germans.
Yeah. Well, this is going great. I feel like a guest, not a tourist. I mean, look at all the friends I'm making. Look at all those Germans with a different tour company posing children for pictures. Wait a minute. Is that what I look like too? I don't want to look like a German. Maybe doing tourism the right way requires more effort. And in my travels, I've had most of my best cultural exchanges over a few frosties. So I made Saviwe take me to the local pub.
So the beer is actually not served in classes. Everyone drinks from the same thing.
But don't you worry about one person has a cold, then we're all getting the fucking cold?
the price you pay for sharing.
I'm a pretty hardcore germaphobe, but as Anthony Bourdain taught us, it's always worth risking a cult to have a real cultural experience. And I'd love to create that cultural experience for my friend Andrew.
Andrew, come and have some beer, mate, with everybody. I can't because, you know, I don't drink alcohol. This is Andrew, our field producer.
Andrew? Yes.
There we go.
Delicious. It's a bit smoky.
This guy, I feel like, is going to drink the whole fucking lot. This is old 3 Gulp Sam. You see his fucking Adam apple going up and down. He's going to have all this.
See, a bucket of beer means instant mates. Then I asked Sabiwe, what's a good eat around here?
That would be a sheep's head.
This is a sheep's head.
I'm Australian enough to know that's a sheep's head. What's with the yellow paint on the...
It's to protect the skin from the fire.
Right, so if you're a Simpson, you wouldn't find that racist.
No. You cut them in half, take out the brains,
Right.
and you boil it for 2 hours. They look like here.
Now, I'm also a vegetarian. So, Andrew, if you want to have some sheep head.
I'm a little nervous, Jim.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. Lamb head. Oh, you didn't spice it properly, Andrew. You should watch this guy try to eat pizza. It's the same thing.
So, what did we learn? How can you be a responsible tourist without looking like some sort of German? Because this just doesn't happen in poor parts of Africa. People visit the lower 9th Ward in New Orleans, stroll 8 Mile in Detroit, even take hood life tours through South Central LA. Now, it's okay to visit, but don't gawk from the back of a tour bus or snap selfies with homeless people. Just find a legitimate tour guide, be open to new things, and remember, you're in a neighbourhood. So act like you'd want someone to act in your neighbourhood. And just in case, bring an Andrew.